The audience that I would target my media product at would be people who listen to R&B music and are generally inspired by it or the artists involved within it. The R&B genre is a very popular genre of music to young adults because they look up to the aspiring pop artists of today as role models. Therefore they are followed by a much younger audience so that they can follow in their footsteps or simply catch up on the latest gossip involving R&B celebrities. As well as this, most R&B artists of today are either in their teenage years themselves or just above, so the younger audience can relate to their background etc. as they are of a similar age. I think that my magazine could be targeted at both males and females, as the house style is mainly black, to unobtrusively tell the reader that the magazine is not gender biased, by using a dull colour rather than a stereotypical one, so that it doesn't give away a specific audience, e.g. pink and girls. Adults and children would not be interested within this boundary of entertainment as it doesn't fit within their generation or time. I thought that it was important when creating my magazine that it had a USP, a unique selling point, which would attract my target audience and differentiate the magazine from other competitors, therefore meaning that they would buy my magazine. The USP for my magazine is that it is aimed at both males and females and to be young adults, therefore I have a clear target as to who I want to buy my magazine. In my opinion, having a USP is important, especially for a new magazine such as mine, because you have to be able to distinguish yourselves from competitors. I attracted my audience of males and females through the house style of my magazine, as it was mainly black, white and red, as they tell the reader that the magazine is not gender biased, as they are plain colours, with the red mostly used for attraction. Another aspect of my magazine that would attract my audience or address them is the copy I have used, in particular on my double-page spread. This is because I have used words which would relate to them and words that they would use themselves. Unlike magazines like classical music, which are quite informal and use sophisticated words in order to attract their audience, my double-page spread takes an informal tone, relating to my target audience, which is young adults, and keeping in theme with the interview. I have attracted my audience by the bright and warm colours of the font, which will make the magazine stand out and headlines will catch the audience's attention. To find out what to focus my magazine on, I constructed a questionnaire in order to find out what different social groups, e.g. age, gender, buying behaviour, etc. looked for in a magazine of music, and what genre of music the age groups preferred. I surveyed around 25 young adults in my media class. This means this research is very representative of my target audience, as they are the same age. I can also get a general idea of what people are looking for in a magazine, and compare each question's results with each other to see which ones are the most beneficial to my magazine. Also, I applied the secondary field research that I'd done from current magazines such as Vibe and R&B to help influence my decision on what to market and focus my magazine on. I compared the results by analysing them and researching their different social groups. I found that R&B magazines were mostly bought by people aged between 16 and 25, and they were one of the most common music magazine genres to be sold in the UK. Therefore, it was very conclusive that I should aim my magazine at a younger audience within this genre, as it seems a successful one to choose, considering how successful those magazines are. I decided to hit the lower age of the group as I felt that the content wasn't always understandable by younger people. Therefore I would be hitting a niche in the market which needed to be filled. I also conducted a semi-structured interview with one of my fellow pupils after I decided on my target audience. It was around 10 minutes long. However, it gave me a greater in-depth view of what young people want in their magazine, as it gave me qualitative data better than the quantitative results from a questionnaire. I had a few topics I asked the interviewee, such as what genres of music do you like and why, and what do they think is currently missing from the music magazine business that they would like to see. This gave me a clearer view as I was able to ask people for more details instead of tallying up a number of questionnaire answers. It made me see that the conclusion that I came to about having an R&B magazine is what the young people want, and is considered modern nowadays and trendy, so I came to my conclusion of R&B. Another way that it attracts the audience is the way young adults do not like to be spoken down to. They like to be on one level with a nice, friendly conversation. That is what my magazine does, as it is informative, but the language is kind of colloquial to fit in with the young adult lifestyle and the way young adults like things, for example gossiping.